Hello people of the internet, this is Mr. B once again, and I'd like to welcome you all back to SaGa Frontier Remastered. When I last left you, we kind of sped through the game. I honestly forgot how fast Riki's story was. But, you know, as a kid, you kind of just do, like, everything possible you can before you get to the main story, so, it's not too bad. But yeah, we did gather all of the rings, and... as you see here, we have the Guardian Ring, the Schemer, the Merchants, the Healers, the Hermits, the Warriors, the Thieves, and lastly, the Heroes. So now we just need one more ring, so let's talk to our buddy Mei Ling to tell us which one that is, which should be Miss Pearsburg. Then let's get on the ship. Okay, so she's not going to say a word. We got to deal with Virgil, the Ring Lord, the guy who would send us on to Faceted Turu. Also, you may notice the time when I last left you was about 55 minutes. So, what did I spend about 10.5 hours doing? Making sure we could take out this vital area. Nothing important was skipped. I just trained my butt off because making a good monster takes work. And as you see, those forms are very tasty. We'll take a nice look at those soon. But, yeah, let's go to Miss Pearsburg and let's finish this game. Considering, we're already at the cusp of victory here. We'll see how quickly it goes, but, I do feel like we're going to beat it before the end of the episode. And if we do, hey, we might go for a super boss. We'll see how it is. And you may be thinking we've already fought the Earth Dragon, but there's one other. I'll show you how to get it in this playthrough, probably. We'll see. Either way, a challenger for the ring? Haven't had one for a while. Look. But you're the ring lord, so take the ring if you can. But I won't let any wimps challenge me. There are 8 rooms in the palace. Visit each room to find its secrets. After you get all keys, then you can challenge me. So that's kind of the idea of the final dungeon. We kind of have to go through the entire building and check out all of Virgil's challenges. So I'm just going to pick it random. We'll see what we get. Okay, this one is pretty simple. You have to find the right headstone that's hiding the key. And every one you get wrong, a skeleton comes out to play. Can I check this one? There you go. So not too bad. There's probably 3 up there. We could probably dodge them, though. Yeah, go like this. And then... haha! Alright. Trust me, if you can, try to avoid fights in this zone because we're gonna want to save all of our WP and stuff. And, like, to be fair, monsters regenerate it, but I've gotten to the point where I'm not gonna learn any more moves. I do not want to risk changing these forms, and I'm cool with all the skills they have. So, next up is the tournament fight. It's basically pick your branch and get to the end, so we're gonna go with this one. Okay, I don't remember, but I feel like what you see is always the same, so it just depends on what you don't want to fight. Skip that one. But either way, as you can see here, Riki, Black Dragon. To get this form stable, we got Fang, Tail Swipe, and Petrifying Gas. Now, the way I do my monsters is there's 3 important things you want to make sure. Well, 4, technically. You want the moves that make it a stable form. You want a single target move. In Riki's this case, we have 2 different ones with different typings, just in case. And you want a good at AoE. And you want a healing, which all of them's magic heal, but you can learn Life Rain. So either way, a lot of people here. So let's clear them out. Magnetic Storm, Maelstrom, Windfall. Unfortunately, with Thunder, I couldn't get anything that would destabilize his Thundragon form. So I kind of went with something a little cheaper. Like, the rest of these are pretty mid to high tier AoEs, but unfortunately Thunder's kind of sucks. But also, yes, we see Suzaku. We got them. They're the Red Dragon. Sai is the Dullahan. I'll let you see that in a second. Okay, yeah. Sai is the Dullahan who's hiding behind the Thundragon. And Cotton is the Mariche. If I remember, though, there should be a... There you go. Let's turn a little bit. Yep, Cotton the Mariche and Sai the Dullahan. But, same thing. Let's just tear through these really quickly. Not exactly difficult enemies, so we could just spam moves like this and end it fairly fast. And there we go. We've got our second one in the bag already. Okay. I do think we have a Sanctuary Stone, so if it gets bad, we can do that, but we want to make sure we wait as long as we can before we waste that. Either way, let's stay to the left side. I want to say the right side's where the really bad things are. Because there are some very difficult ones, some that will be, like, just beat the crap out of you if you're not careful. Okay, this is Find the Mouse. And obviously, if you fail, you fight. Which ain't too bad. Also, I just love the Chimera. I don't know what the heck is going on with that, but that bear is having a fun time, right? The flower is immune to water. This might be difficult since 3 out of 5 people have Maelstrom. Oh wait, 2 out of them, actually, I think. There you go. Doop, don't want any of it, don't want any of it. Now, luckily, they don't come back, so... Kinda just have to force your way through. Now let's go with something cheaper, since we're just dealing with one dude, who is... I don't like looking at that. Just that bull tail is perfectly... And God, this guy's got cheeks, don't he? Either way, I picked some pretty... There's a lot of different single moves you can get that are high level, but I'm going with, as far as use is concerned, Sylphid, Cyclone, they're not very resisted, so I went with those over some others that might have some bad elements, like, as you can see here, let me see, well, actually, Dullahan has Frigid Smash to make it, stable. Cold is fairly resisted. Same way with all Thunder's lightning moves. I tend to avoid using them, as well as Suzaku's fire moves, unless I'm pretty positive it's something that's, you know, actually takes a decent damage from it. We may use them on Virgil, though, because Virgil is a gimmick fight, and you'll see that gimmick soon enough. Either way, thank goodness monsters have so much WP, so I think we should be able to make it through just fine. But let's go this guy. There we go. Alright, that's number 3. I like how they brought the mouse back in for no reason. And number 4 is going to be... crap. It's the maze. Oh, we could just flee. Okay, it doesn't matter. In this final area, if you are fine with your form, just skip the fights. There's no point in doing it. I mean, once you're done with Virgil anyway, you're going to be heading towards the end game. You do not care what you have. And then lastly, get the stretch chest. And there's number 4, and all the slimes disappear. So as it seems, the left side is fairly simple. Now, the right side will kick your butt. In fact, I think this will be difficult. I'm hoping I'm misremembering, but let's see. Yeah, this is the one. I shouldn't have saved so quickly. Oh well, hopefully this recording turns out alright. Either way, this is the most difficult fight in the castle. Like, Virgil's semi-difficult, but this is actually more difficult. These are the magma slimes. And their gimmick sucks, which is why I had to make sure every monster had an AoE move. But first and foremost, let's see here. Magnetic Storm, what ring do you have? Schemers, Confound, Charm. Which one makes you invisible again? Yeah, because that one's confusion, I want to say. Hermits, healers, no, I gave you the healing ones. Thieves, I think Thief made you invisible. We're gonna want that, especially considering how these guys fight. Oh no, they're immune to water. Oh no, I didn't know that off the top of my head. Okay! This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. But, you'll see what happens in a second. First, let's just focus on killing the guys here. And, the problem is, these aren't the only ones. But as you see, they attack you directly. And just take your life points away. This might be the one part where either I try 100 times to win, or I might have to use a different party just because monsters naturally have lower amount of life points than the other creature types. And I think I have to kill 25 of these guys. So, here's hoping we last. Let's hope they stay relatively spread out, or at least they don't go after Riki too much, because if Riki's gone, it's over. I was hoping... I wonder if Suzaku... No, Suzaku's not resistant, even being the fire one. Also, you're seeing these random procs. I made sure every one of my character had a shield. It is not a necessity, but I think it's kind of cool, especially when the element kind of matches. Okay, that's 10. Luckily, I did level up the mechs a little bit, mostly because I wanted to keep some of the monsters out of the fight. Like, when their forms were pretty solid, I didn't want to risk them changing. So, I'm not exactly completely screwed if this doesn't work. If I have to go another route, I have some people who can fight. Luckily, though, Riki is kind of comparable to a regular person. 8 LP is pretty standard. There we go. Come on, guys, make it to the end. Sai might be the biggest problem. I think he only has 4. Yeah, Sai only has 4. Cotton has 5. Okay, it seems like the big dragons average 8, but Fun Dragon's 6, which doesn't make sense. Fun Dragon's actually stronger than Red. But either way, stop hitting Riki, please. Yep, hit Suzaku. I don't care. Yeah, hit Thunder. Just don't hit Riki. I can lose any of them but Riki. Alright, let's do this. Thank goodness, I think we're near the end here. As long as we don't get lucky... I mean, as long as we don't get unlucky, we might be able to manage this just... Ugh. God, Riki can only take 1 hit now. Come on, just... Don't hit Riki, that's all I ask. Hit anyone else. Kill Sai, I don't care. Okay, Thunder's down. Okay, we'll survive this volley. Okay, let's do this. Down, kill. Oh, crap. No, it's 25. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say this, guys. The all-monster run, it's a great gimmick and all, but this is the one part of the game that you kinda have to go a different route. Because it will punish you, unfortunately. So, for that regard... we're gonna have to use Riki regardless. But we do have some boys to help lighten the load a bit. Because Sai died and that just kind of ruined it. So just make sure these guys are all set still. And yes, Nusakan is back. I cannot stay away from them. However, I did not work on their magic at all, so I'm not even gonna bother using any. I still gave them the standard setup here, so they'll be able to do some good damage. Unfortunately, T2 does not have an AoE, but if I'm right, there we go. Engineer Car does. And Gen has Twin Gales. I think that should be enough. If anything, what I want to do, considering defense doesn't matter, not in this fight, we're going to get as high strength as possible. No, that would... Let me see here. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't... Actually, we might need Combat Mastery, but let's move this. And Combat Mastery. And I'm going to take off that board. And we're going to put on another Rune Sword. That's maxed. He can still do it. Heck, he can even do multi-slash. Alright. Now, as you see, mechs are the guys you want for this one. Because 20, 15, they're great. If anything, just kind of sandwich the people. Hopefully, that'll defend our guys a little bit. But, yep, let's do this. We're not going to let this slow us down, even though I'm pretty sure this is going to be the thing that slows us down. In fact, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. We don't need to see them hit us 50 times. We get it. Okay, so, first and foremost, gonna have to multi-slash. We don't have any choice. Magnetic Storm, Twin Gales, and Shock Shoulder. Soldier. Oh, frick! I forgot Deflect could deflect that. Okay, I think I'm feeling better now that I saw that. There we go. Dead. Dead. Okay. Yeah, this is why you wanted Team B for the Magma Slimes. Because monsters are great and all, but you might screw up on what moves you get by forgetting these guys are immune to water for some reason. And then, well, you lose most of your power. Gone. Gone. There you go. I'm a little worried they keep hitting Riki, but it's not too bad. We're still at 6 and we've already killed 10, so. And these deflects are going in nice. Stop hitting Riki though, please. Okay. Yeah, no, I can call this a victory. Unless they screw me over and 3 of them target Riki at the same time. I think we can call this a win. I shouldn't have spoke. Okay, wait. Wait. Okay, we're fine. I got paranoid over nothing. I think we're near the end, though. I think they keep going, but it just basically stops when you hit 25. I might be wrong on the number. If I am, I'm sorry. I don't do Riki that often, obviously, if I forgot how short it was, but I think it's 25. Was that 20 or 25? I'm just losing track of the kills. Okay. I am not doing well. It's fine. Stop hitting Riki, please. Okay. Don't prove me wrong. Just let me win. There we go. Alright. I like how it says Magma Slimes, but nope, it's just a big slime. It's just a very basic enemy type. Okay, boop, boop, and boop. That hurt more than I thought it would, but... Please, I know I have some. I have a life candy! As the name... Ah, crap, I can only use it in battle. Okay, at this point, we're gonna have to save and be careful. In fact, I'm going to be so careful. Let's switch out this purple eye for a blood chalice. And I did mention it, but no, blood chalice will not stop those from hurting. Okay. Oh, it's the game show. Here are today's contestants. Please give them a big round of applause. Okay, this is a very neat gimmick that I keep messing up. Okay, what is your name? I'm Riki. Well, Riki, today's your big day. Are you ready for super high and low? Do you know the rules? I need to just double check those. Here are the rules. Compare the value of item B with item A. If you think B costs more than A, choose high. So you're gonna go by B, not A. I keep confusing that. If you think it costs less, choose low. Then compare the next item with the preceding one. Get it right 8 times and you win a Virgil's key. And if you get them all, you get a prize. But if you make a mistake, you'll have to play a penalty game. There's the first item, Junk Helm. Compare it to the Particle Cannon. Particle Cannon costs more. Correct, this is the Particle Cannon. Electro Armor, I want to say it's cheaper. Okay, Electro Armor, Combat Suit. Higher. Damn it. Oh well. To be fair, I don't need the item. I forgot this was the gimmick! Okay. I see how it is. We are now tiny and adorable. But that's fine. Let's just do the smart thing. And just gang up on them. Oh, they're just weaklings. Never mind, just beat the crap out of them, never mind. Okay, boop. Alright, laser knife definitely costs less. Eagle gun costs less. Oh, it doesn't? Eagle gun's a crappy item, though. Okay, so we're always gonna just be these dudes. Fair enough. They seem to keep our stats, though, so I don't mind. Oh god, you're immune to fly. Oh! I know the problem. Those are technically ground moves. Punch. We can only punch. None of our moves work. There you go. Okay, Zweihander costs more. It doesn't? I don't remember what the Eagle gun is. I do apologize for that. Because I'm doing bad right now. I have more problems with the cheaper stuff. The expensive stuff I know right away, which is, but the smaller stuff, like the flamethrower, I want to say costs more. Cyber suit costs more? High frequency sword is less. Null blade is definitely more. That's the one that's 60. Armored vest is definitely cheaper. And there we go. Okay, give us a bonus prize. If I recall, it kind of gives you one of the items I was talking about, so it doesn't really matter. It's not a monster thing. But we're good. We are near the end already. Last two. One of them is going to be a huge time sink. The other one should be relatively fine, I think, though. Let's see here. Nope. That one can be the last one, because that one is the most annoying by far. And this one's easy. This is bowling. Trying to remember. Here. Nope. Here. There you go. The problem is figuring out which one fires from where. See? Doesn't really tell you, but okay, that one's that one, so I'm assuming... Let's see. Okay, yours is right here. Dang it. Now it's gonna come after me. Ah, but if it kind of messed up on that regard. Come on, you big dude. So you could get through this without fighting, but I did mess up a little bit. Also, high-level enemy. Doesn't look it. That's actually a very powerful enemy, and you can turn into a rock scout. It's the best one as far as living inanimate objects are, like the swords and the lances and stuff. I want to say right there. So I'm just gonna wait a second. By a second, I'm gonna do that, and boom. There you go. Not the perfect game, but it worked. Alright, let's get annoyed. Now, you might not be able to tell, it's an invisible bridge. You're supposed to watch her. And you can't skip the fights. Great. This is going to take all of our stuff, but luckily, we'll have a sanctuary stone for Virgil, so we should be good. Hopefully they just don't kill Riki. That's my main issue. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Now, you have no choice. You're gonna get hurt the first time. And subsequent times. This is a super powerful enemy. If you ever see a Kraken, try to insta-kill it. Either use a death move or a petrify move. I find petrify does better. See? And you get sea stones. Which I know we got one from Masarth and we kind of sacrificed her for it, but it's fine. We weren't going to use her anyway. You know what? Let's just spam AoEs. Actually, no. He is immune to Maelstrom. Anyone who doesn't have Maelstrom, just spam your AoEs. There we go. Skip it! Just skip it! There we go. Let's slow this down a little bit. She's right here. Oop, oop. Where are you going? Ow. As you see, it can be a little confusing because she doesn't really have a set path. She just kind of wanders. So she's not going to finish it. You're going to have to watch her for a little while or brute force it, unfortunately. Get rid of that. Dude, don't care. Okay. Okay, that's how... What was that for? I thought that was for the money. Honestly, that still might just be a prize over there. In this area, I don't care. I'm gonna be frank, I don't give 2 creds about the prizes. At least the money. Hey look, a Cyclops. He is super rare. Let us murder him for being so rare. And weird looking. There you go. See, I have been playing for a long time today, so I am got the really high-level weirdos. And I wish I could skip these fights. It's fine. We're still gonna fight Virgil. There's no way around it. Nope. We are going to beat this today. Just let me... Where's the turn? Ow. At least I found the turn. They are not bringing their A game, though. And it's weird how some of these low... Well, they're not low enemies, but mid-tier enemies somehow make their way. Also, you might not notice it, but in the background, there's Virgil just watching us from his magical chair or whatever, so... Know that we're giving them a good show. Or they might be bored as hell because we're just powering through them. No strategy, hold the button. There we go. Come on. Ow. Luckily, I don't think you can get pricked on the same spot. It's just there's a bunch of spots is the problem. Okay, nope, don't want. Well, that was a lot farther than I thought, but that was also a mistake. Thank you. Don't care. Okay. Where are you going, miss? Ow. Hey look, it's me. Well, Thunder. Might have been a little too on the nose to stick Thundragon as Thunder, but I like the dragon motif. And these are the best ones. I mean, Kylan's also... Well, actually, Kylan doesn't count as a dragon, I think, which is sad. But these are the best dragons you can get. Everything else is like those low-tier dragon pups and stuff. In fact, the red dragon ain't that good, but I thought Suzaku made a good fit for it, especially since it comes with the flame barrier. Which, just so you know, if you get a barrier, hold on to that. Those are super rare. They're always like the lowest percentage you could get from a creature. So, if you find them and you can get one, cherish it forever. Also, petrify this guy. I will hammer that in your heads, people. Petrify this man. There we go. Okay. Now, where is she going? Oh, that looks like money, too, so I don't care. Oh. I'm so close. I might actually be on the right path, and I hate to. I don't want to say that. I should knock on some wood. There. Okay. Hopefully that's the right path, and I should stop using petrifying stuff on these guys. Okay. Back to spamming the other stuff, my children. Let's see here. Come on. There you go. Fortunately, the dragons being so good are also very annoying enemies to fight. So close and yet so far away. Come on, guys. Murder him. Do it for me. Get it. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? I'm keeping it on max speed. I want to see which way she comes from. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're done. All 8 keys are finished. I'd say, let's save here as the final save. Let's use that sanctuary stone. And let's do this. Now, Virgil has a neat gimmick in the fact that, well, they are indestructible. So it's kind of a different game we're playing here. I've been waiting for you. This should be lots of fun. I like your throw. Your throne. But yeah, we gotta show them our best combo. So hopefully we're gonna combine fairly well. Let's just throw in some random moves that might stick in together. Unfortunately, Cotton does not have a lot to work with. But hopefully we should be fine. We're going to be scored based on combos, so we want to try to get at least 3, I want to say. Because 2 are not going to really get a score. See? Boring, score 0. We got to reach 10 points if I remember. Yes, I'm going to do my best, boss. Let's do Petrifying Gas. That likes comboing. Let's see if we can combine these together. There we go. Now with a 3-hit combo, I should be expecting 2 points. And he does fight back, but he's kind of blasé. Is that your best? Score 2. Okay. Don't get me mad. I'll try, boss. Okay, we'll go Rigid Smash. Let's try Lightning Crash. Gonna have to stick with Still Feed with you and Burning. There you go! This is gonna be a nice, pretty penny of 3 or 4 points. I don't remember. Okay, let's see here. Pretty good. 3. So that is 5. Okay. We'll stick with that. Stick with that. No, let's go a little different. Blast. That. And we'll go Blaze for fun. Okay. Nope. Nope, this is a bad round. And the problem is, if you take too long, Virgil will get mad at you. And he will start fighting back, basically. That's the thing, we're inventing combos, so... It's not like humans. Humans have moves that, like, blend in very easily. Monsters are not so blessed. At least, not a lot of moves chain very well. Nope. Okay, there you go. That at least gives us a score. That's what we want. That should be 2, which means we just need 3 more? Yeah, 3 more. We're on 7 at this point. What a waste of time. Let me put out your misery. Yeah, he's getting mad now. He's going to actually fight, so let's do this proper. In fact, I know Cyclone... Yeah, there you go. Cyclone likes chaining with itself. There we go. Oh, yeah, he's just going for the kill now. Okay, one more time. Let's see here. Cyclone. Let's try it. So, wait, no. I know the smash is like combining together. Let's try to make them combine. Do it. No, that's not gonna work. Ugh. It's just hammering it until he either kills you or you just hope you get something big. Nope, come on. Give me something, guys. Do 3 combo for me, please. There you go. Now at this point, it's gotta be 1 left. Wait. There we go, we're done. It was fun! Take the ring. Receive the last ring. Now, you might be thinking, that wasn't a very impressive boss fight. The game's still going, ain't it? Yeah. Welcome back to Markmel, guys! Riki's back! Okay. Region's about to perish. This is your home, Markmel? We talked to Phelan. Go tell the good news to the Elder. Alright, I'm gonna save right after. There we go. Okay, let's see. You look awesome! Thank you, I'm a dragon. Let me talk to the sisters. You look stronger. Damn right. Guess we're no match for you anymore. I'm a dragon. Where were you? Why are you still on the ground? Gotta do better, man. Get more enthusiastic with life. Make people happy. You've been fooling around again, haven't you? You've been laying down this entire time. Elder, Riki is here. Why would you announce yourself like that? Come in. Riki, you're back. Elder, look. Oh my. You actually did it. Now say raw Markmel. I thought you were gonna wish for us. No, you are the savior. It is time. Look at this crappy place. I like this one. Hear my wish, Markmel. Be reborn. I like his human form. At least that shot looks a bit better. Okay, is anything gonna happen? What if I push a button? Oh my god! It's beautiful. Grandma, this is the Markmel you told me about. Yep, look at all that green. What's happening? They're disappearing! None of you existed when Markmel was first born. What do you mean, Mei-Ling? Markmel's being reborn, just as you wished. But those who weren't there are disappearing. That's no good! Stop! You're so naive, Riki. How could you ever believe a magic ring would grant your wish? These rings are just traps with selfish men. Someone or something made them and scattered them over the regions to absorb their lust. This ring has the true power. There's a reason I never used Mei-Ling, guys! You can rule all regions with it. Mei-Ling, are you out of your mind? I knew it. Please stop. I take back my wish. I don't care about Markmel. Just bring everyone back, Mei-Ling. Thank you, Riki. Thank you for helping me get the ring. But I don't need you anymore. Mei-Ling, stop! What's the matter with you? She's under the spell of the Black Ring. I'll stop it even if I have to fight Mei-Ling to do it. You really think you can beat me with the ring? Are you ready? No. Okay, yeah, before this fight starts, I do suggest you want to make sure you have all the rings equipped, because if you remember, we got one last one. The Divine Ring, which, as you can see, can be used to fully restore all allies WP and JP. Very powerful ring. Wear it. Alright. This is it, guys. Let's do this. Final boss fight. Begin. Wait, slow it down. There you go. The power of the Black Ring! And thunder is blocking its face. This is the Master Ring. And, if you've been paying attention to when I've used the rings, every one of these creatures is represented on each of the rings. So, yeah, like I said, only time you ever fight Maruche, because Well, it's one of the rings. Either way, I'm gonna AoE here. Now, I suggest clear the path as quickly as possible, but be forewarned. Do not kill all of the enemies. If you kill all of the enemies, you're gonna make the boss that much harder for yourself. You wanna just tear it down to as few as possible, so at least the fight will be a bit fairer. Which is why spam those AoEs as soon as you can. So you can see Mariche and the living armor are waterproof. That is great. We can use that to our advantage. And yeah, the Master Ring is hiding in the background, so we could just go whole hog. We know the living suit might die, but Mariche is pretty strong. Oh, living armor wasn't waterproof. Either way, Mariche is pretty strong, so I'm pretty sure he'll make it to the end. There we go. Tear through them. Get rid of as many as you can. Lucky, I think we're fairly resistant to most status effects, so... There we go. One more volley. Hopefully it doesn't kill them all. Okay, yeah, the unicorn seems to be immune to water, so we're good. And yes, that's Unicorn Junior, technically, not regular Unicorn. There we go. Alright, does anyone else come? Nope, that's it. We're gonna leave it at that. Stop the AoEs. Now it's basically focus on making sure no one dies and just pound on the Master Ring. The other guys don't matter at this point. We've cleared plenty of them. If we killed them all, he'll start spamming a move called Revolution 9 every turn, which is a powerful AoE move. So we do not want him to start doing that. I mean, it's annoying he's getting assists and stuff, but it could be worse. Like I said, most of those eye techniques don't seem to be... Actually, you know what? Let's use our own rings. Might as well. We're at the end. Invokes the... No, those rings are actually gonna be... Actually, you know what? Let's try it for fun. It's gonna be the last time we use the rings, at least in this playthrough, so, let's just go whole ham, everyone. I think we're good on stats, though, so I am not going to waste the healer's ring. And hero's ring, why not? Just do it! Nothing, but it missed, which means it could have worked. Chimera! Living armor. Okay. Yeah, no effect. And Tidus Wave is the sound move, and I think I have Harmonium on everyone, so we should be good in that regard. Schemers confuses, so that might have some advantage. No point in using Thieves. If we turn invisible, we're invisible. We'll just reappear when we do something. So, let's just start pounding. Ooh! We confused Mariche! That might do something for us. Okay, I think Sonic Wave is, Master Ring's thing. It doesn't seem to be doing jack. Now this boss is actually fairly difficult, and I think the second dev has its own unique version of the Master Ring. But, I mean, we're pretty set, guys. I made sure to have some of the best forms. Now, obviously, there are other good forms. I'm not saying you have to use these guys specifically. But, we are going top tier here. All this stuff is not mid, so you want to go in stacked, especially if you're going to play like me, where you want to go all monster, because all monster will make it harder for you, but considering it's Riki's story, I think it's appropriate. Or, heck, you just want to make it harder on yourself, because you're just into that. You want more difficult. Go all monster! Don't even max yourself out. Go, like, mid-tier creatures. Just fight it out, but I'm not insane, so I'm not going that route. Especially since I said I want to beat it today. So, that might do almost no damage. Holy crap, that did a bit more than no damage. Okay, that's fine. Hero's Ring! We get to use it after all. The unicorn. Wait, if that's a regular unicorn, why am I looking at Unicorn Junior? I think everyone's soundproof, so yes. His defense does seem annoyingly high, though. I think we're gonna have to tone it down a little bit. So, we actually have a ring for that. Not you. Not the Thieves' Ring. The Hermit's Ring! Let's use that to kind of get rid of all the buffs. There we go. I don't think anyone's gonna fall asleep, buddy. As you can see, it's kind of a limited guy. It only has a few moves. Like, out of all the final bosses, his main difficulty is just the sheer number of stuff. Plus, if you're stupid enough to actually kill all his friends, then Revolution 9's just gonna tear you up. But yeah, his gimmick is just, he's got a bunch of buddies, and that's gonna make it more difficult. And his defense is annoyingly high. And he keeps raising everyone's defense from the looks of it. So that's gonna be a little... Nope. Let's do this proper, bring up the thunder. He's gotta be up for the victory. Fun fact, Magic Heal does have priority, so it'll always go off first. Keep that in mind. A lot of this just seems very ineffective. I think we took rid of... Oh, there we go. Let's slow it down. Master Ring down. The Black Ring has been defeated. Margmel is reverting back. Boop. The ring falls off. And Mei Ling is freed. You gonna... Yeah, there you go. I was like, why are you still standing? I know you go unconscious. There you go. Are you okay, Mei Ling? She was evil the whole time. Riki, I'm sorry. I lied to you. It's the Black Ring. It's not your fault. Sorry, Mei Ling. It was my fault. If only I kept my eye on you, woman. She seems fine. The curse of the Black Ring is also gone. But it's all over for Margmel. Cheer up, Elder. We can live somewhere else. Yeah. We could just move. Why not? I mean, monsters live all over the place. You folks are very positive around here. I know. Then let us go. Elder, I've got to go somewhere very far to throw away these evil rings. I'll go with you, Riki. So now it's the Lord of the Rings. Get rid of the ring. Do it. I'm going home. I've had enough of this bullshit. Throw it off a mountain. Into the sea. Ironically, he goes through all of this and he's just basically throwing them back where he found them. Riki, how does that help? Riki, how does this help anyone? Also, yeah, they're gonna fight over it. If you're gonna go, give it to the billionaire if you're gonna come back here. Why just... This makes sense. Nusaken's sealed away in the darkness forever. Sai, you're cool. You're protecting it. You're cool. I don't know why Wakatu. But you know what? If there's anywhere to stick something like this, it would be in this fricking lifeless wasteland. But why are you giving it back to the shop? Here, I want to sell this. But I just sold it. And lastly, the Black Ring is going to be tossed into the dying world. Bye-bye, Margmel! You shitty planet. Ah, jeez. And there we go. That's Riki's story. I didn't expect it to be done so soon, but there we go. However, I did make a promise to you guys, so first and foremost, I want to heal. There we go. Heal. Very important. And now, I'm going to show you the other super boss of the game. So first and foremost, we're going to want to go to Shingro, place we never go. And we're going to want to go on the left on that big looking, this weird looking structure over here. Because this structure is very unique. As you can see, it seems mechanical in nature, doesn't it? And because it's mechanical in nature, something very special about it. So I'm going to save right here, because getting this is annoying. Leave, come back, leave, come back. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry guys. We have to kill the bats first. This might seem random, but the bats must die over and over again. And this will reveal the last super boss. At least the optional one. There are some other ones that we kind of have to earn. But first and foremost, kill all the bats. Murder them greatly. Never stop. And if you are purposely searching for this boss, save after every fight, just so, because it's so annoying to make him pop up, you don't want to miss out, especially if you're not sure if you can beat him or not. So just go back in, beat up some more. I don't think too many need to be killed. I think we just need enough to get the attention, and then we could just go back and forth and force him out. Okay. I think close to 20 should be enough. I'd be mad after killing that many bats. Okay. And we got blood shells too. One more save. Okay. Nope. 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 Just keep doing this over and over again until it gets annoying. Or until you notice that the bats disappeared. Nope. Nope. Come on. I will kill more bats. You know what? I'm gonna kill more bats. Their numbers are lowering, though. That might be a clue. Skip, 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 and skip. There we go. Nope, 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 and come on. We got 8 minutes. Well, 7.5 minutes. So let's do this, guys. Let us fight. In. Nope. 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 Come on. Don't make me say nope a million times, because that'll get very annoying for the audience. Okay, more bats must die. I'm sorry, it's the law. If you're not giving me what I want, your people have to die. Hey, nope, 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 nope. Plus, you're all crappy bats. No one wants you anyway. They just want your blood chalices. Or Kyoto wants you. He was the Bat Knight, right? And there we go. Alright. Not quite. I'll give it 3 more tries. 1, 2, 3. More bats must die. And we're gonna do that over and over again, because that's not gonna get annoying quick. Hopefully this should be... We have enough WP. Yeah, we're still in the upper hundreds. We're good. But I don't want this to take too long. I don't want to have to use a sanctuary stone or anything. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Go. Okay. 5. 1. Nope. 2. Nope. 3. Nope. 4. Nope. 5. More bats. This is going to get old quickly. But I assure you, someone is watching us. And they really hate us doing this. Hopefully the boss fight does not take too long. There. Okay, is that enough? Is that enough now? Can I fight it? I'd like to fight the bat, please. No, we're gonna fight Batman. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just counting. 6, 7, 8, 9. This ain't annoying. 10. Alright, more bats! The thing is, I don't think there's an exact science to how many you have to kill. It's just do it until it says you're done. Problem is, I can't run this episode for more than an hour because that's not how PS5 works. Come on. Perfect. Okay, we're fighting it. Enough with the wait. Let's do this. Slow it down. Batman. Or more specifically, it is the Abyss Bat. He looks kind of douchey. I do not like his head thing. Either way, let us begin. Hopefully he doesn't stomp us, because sometimes he'll just ruin your day. I don't know what decides on if he just spams you with a bunch of moves. Magnetic Storm is not a good start, though. I'm gonna make this faster. I'm sorry, guys. I got less than 4 minutes left. I have to speed through this. I should actually think about what I'm doing. Why am I just rushing? Nope. Sure, Warrior's Ring, why not? Heal, we gotta get Riki back up. Okay. Perfect, and Riki got up before we got the attack boost. Lifesteal, because you're a dick. Stop doing... Oh, that's just kills. Okay. Oh, no, come on. There you go, Cotton. Pound him. Pound him as hard as you humanly can. Please. Okay, combo. Okay. You know what, we're just gonna have Riki keep up the heals here. And he's got nothing special. They're all very similarly built. So we should be able to just spam what we need to spam. And Cotton's on the end of the list, Mark, so go backwards. Why would you kill him and then drink his blood? Why are you so mean? Oh god, Suzaku's already taking a beating. Now this guy, in the old game at least, was super annoying. He would actually start the fight before you and just pummel you with a few moves and then give you turns. They must have changed him in the remaster to make him more fair. As you see, he is still kicking our butt heartedly. Stop doing that. Okay, bring up Riki. Just keep it up, man. Everyone's got heals. We can do this for days. Let's you keep doing that. Okay. Pound, pound, pound. Never stop pounding! I've got less than a minute and a half! Okay. Wait, Cyclone likes to combo with itself. I've said this myself. Except this time. How dare you use my own move against me? Okay, that's fine. Keep going, I don't mind. Come on, I'm running the clock, guys. Do it! Oh no! Okay, we're on the last minute. See if I can have enough time to do an outro. Well, you know what? Fight or no fight, I just wanted to show you this guy, so either way, thank you all for joining me in this journey with Riki through his Lord of the Rings-like adventure, as we have gathered all the rings and gave up in Margmol on the end. But either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, wonderful morning, whenever time you see this. And I hope I'll see you all next time when we go to the next story. Either way, I'm not good at outros, but let me try this properly for once. Thank you all for watching. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.